400 players, one global stage, a game everyone knows, now on your phone. And with a twist, who will be the master of solitaire cash? The World Solitaire Championship starts now.
Good morning, South Florida. Are you ready for a hot one today? We are live and giddy with anticipation for the inaugural World Solitaire Championship.
Hello.
It's time.
Tell me who want it now.
Hello and welcome into beautiful Miami, Florida, where the buzz around the World Solitaire Championship is everywhere. We are at the iconic Temple House nestled into sunny South Beach, where the world's top solitaire cash players have gathered to compete for their share of $300,000. Welcome in, everybody. I am your host, Chris Bucket, alongside Glitter Explosion, and we are geared up for the biggest and best event in solitaire history.
I've been looking forward to this for so long. I can't wait to see what our competitors are going to be doing today. You can hear just how excited they are competing today.
If you're new to the World Solitaire Championship, let's walk you through the format. We started with 400. That got whittled down to 320 in the preliminary rounds. After rounds A and B, we're going into round one with the top 160 players. And at the end of the show, Lauren, we'll be down to the top two who'll be playing for our grand prize. We started the day with the best of the best. Some were able to execute and handle the pressure. Others fell in front of their foes.
Let's take a look at the highlights from rounds A, B, and 1. From the start, it was all about Oliver C., one of the top players you have to keep eyes on throughout the tournament. Round B, Oliver finished in third position, and his skill came out in round 1 as he dominated the competition to land in our number 1 spot.
Let's check in with Jenny Dell.
Thanks so much, Chris. We are with Oliver right now. Now, Oliver, you traveled far and long to get here. What was your mindset going into round 1?
I don't know. I was like very nervous up there. Like my hands were shaking and yeah. Like I'm all stiff. I need to stretch right now. Like my back is so sorry.
How do you mentally get yourself ready to continue this competition?
Breathing exercises. I don't know. A lot of stretching. Yeah.
Just 22 years old. Oliver here is from Scotland. What's your strategy when playing solitaire?
I don't really have like a strategy. Like obviously I do. Like I know when to move like a card down or when not to and stuff like that. But I don't really think about it. It's like all instinctual kind of. I just like move.
Did you feel that you were able to get a little bit more confidence through the different games when you were up there on stage?
Yeah, like as I played, I got like a bit more confident, but still handshaking. Like the hand warmers did not help. It made me more sweaty. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Deep breath, Oliver. You've got this. Chris, we're going to go back to you. I'm going to go do some breathing exercises with Oliver over here.
It's time now to start round 2. Here we go. Play!
It's not about consistency. This is about perfection. It's all about using that undo button at the right time, putting the right card in the right place. So walk me through some of the big moves.
And then also trying to remember what you did the first time around and how to improve upon that in the second or third try. Oliver, like you mentioned, was at the top of our leaderboard, but we also have Kayla up here now. We've got Eric up here. we have Alexis, Michelle, and this is one of those things where when you don't know what's happening in this first board, you do have a couple more tries to fix it. If you mess it up first try, it's okay.
Oliver is a monster. Less than 40 seconds in his opening attempt, hits the max score of 11,259. Did I read that right? Can you do better than what Oliver just did?
I think Oliver did better by 3 points than what we had our max score at. Our max score was 11,256. And Oliver just beat it.
What a performance here on the main stage. All these records were coming in from thousands, millions of players online. Oliver, in front of a live audience, just finished this board with a new record. Kayla right next to him, also able to complete with 10,798. Right behind Oliver at 11,079 points is my man from New York, Eric, getting the job done. He powered his way into the top 6, and he has 2 more tries alongside Alexis, Michelle, and of course, Cece there in seat number 6.
What we're looking for now is how can you possibly improve on that?
We've got 2 more rounds, and we are about to go into the next one. Incredible first showing. How do you improve upon that? Well, you can only go faster. The only way to score more points, right? Here we go. This is the second playthrough for all of our competitors, and you can see Michelle in that 5th seat is trying to improve upon her 11,000 score. Oliver, though, was the first to finish in the opening round. He is in that seat number 3. He is my player to watch. Already the foundation is full. He is flying through this deck.
You can tell that he's very comfortable with what he did the first time around, is able to try and replicate that instantly. Gonna have to see when it gets to the leaderboard at the end if that means some of our players were able to try to catch up with him by hitting that insane new max score on this board or not.
Each game does not matter. It's all about your perfect run.
Yes.
Who is able to go through cleanly without having to redeal through the deck. The draw pile is going to be key here. Uncovering the right card at the right time is crucial. And no one is going to beat the previous time record, but we do have a lot of boards being finished. Alexis, hands up, says, I'm done.
Kayla immediately follows both of them, breaking the 11,000 mark with their scores. Then as we continue through, we get to see that Oliver and Eric were over that 10K mark, just shy of 11,000.
Eric already had an 11,000 point game. Oliver, of course, 11,200 some, has been leading the main stage as we see Michelle completing her first run, her second run, I should say. We see the Kings move over to the left. It's time to finish this thing.
Got a king space open, a little bit of room to work with as she moves through her draw pile. And don't forget, if you have a bad game in this round, it's okay as long as you can come out on top with a really solid score at the end of it all.
All about learning in this second game. You have 1 more attempt after this. We started with 100. At the end of our next round, we will be down to our top 50, and everyone left in the competition is guaranteed some money.
Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started from the world-renowned Temple House. Coming up next, round 2 resumes as we continue our march towards crowning our first World Solitaire Champion.
Welcome back into gorgeous Miami. Before we get to the next game, a quick reminder, if you haven't tried Solitaire Cash, you're missing out. Start today and win some real money. Download the app in the Apple or Android store. Now, before we get to this next game, we want to highlight a very special competitor. Solitaire is a fantastic game, but for some, it's more than that. Let's listen in with Cece.
Hi, I'm JOC Jessica Borja-Cook, but most know me as Cece, or as my dad would say, Chile. I grew up in Tinian Island, part of the Northern Marianas Island, most famous for when they loaded both atomic bombs, the B-29, during the World War II. My fondest memories growing up in the islands where I came from was just the humble community, a life that is pretty simple, but for us kids growing up and being raised down there, it was just so beautiful. Solitaire Cash has done so much for me, especially through my darkest times. Back in 2022, I lost my 4th son, my baby boy. And if I tell you about Solitaire Cash, it saved my life. To this day, I recommend this game to anyone. If I have the chance to win the competition, it's going to do a lot for my family. First off, I'm getting married in August to my fiance of 11 years, so that would be amazing. And then I would love to take my family, my children included, to the islands where I grew up so I can show them where I'm originally from and just, enjoy the beaches and just simple life back home.
I mean, that just really illustrates how, sure, this is a game, but for people specifically, CC, this is more than that and way more than that.
These competitors deciding to lock in. They have their soundproof headphones in. They do not want to hear the casters. Others want live updates on the score. And reminder, the best score we've seen so far is 11,200 some from Oliver. He is in seat number 3. He completed that one in under 40 seconds. We'll see what he can put up in his final run.
And yeah, this is the last opportunity for them to get that really good score. If that's what any of our players are looking for, we can see that everyone's looking a little bit speedier here, a little bit more locked in. King space available for Kayla to continue moving through, and quite few face down cards left for Alexis. She might be able to finish quickly here.
Alexis is flying. You see the king stack in the middle. She's got the other two on the far left side. The puzzle has been completed at 42 seconds for Alexis. In is Michelle at 40 seconds. What is the final score? 11,218. That should be good enough to move on.
That is a big win for Michelle as we see Kayla and Eric clear their boards as well. We'll have to determine at the end of this all what their best score was out of these 3 games. We already know Oliver's.
The question is, did you score enough to move on? It's time to compile the numbers. And the results are in. There are 3 players who broke the world record. We have Oliver there from the main stage. Shaquille B and Sydney H also climbing to the top of the leaderboard.
And we got to see Shaquille earlier in the competition. Now Oliver, though, is the only person that we have consistently had up here for all of our rounds.
Unfortunately, CC did not make our top 50 and won't be moving on. She's with our Jenny Dell.
Thanks, Chris. I'm here with Cece right now, emotional up there. What has this experience been like for you?
Like you said, emotional. It's overwhelming, but in a good way, but it brings back a lot of memories.
It's okay. How do you put what solitaire has meant to you into words?
Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna cry.
It's okay. You can get emotional. I know that this event has meant a lot. Solitaire in general has helped you get through some really, really tough times. What was it like being up there on stage, just knowing that all you've been through, the support that you do have from your family to bring you to this moment?
It's amazing. My family has supported me so much. And, if my dad was still alive, he would be so supportive as well. And, even if I lose, I'm still so grateful to have made it for the first ever World Solitaire Championship.
And we hope to see you next year as well. Congratulations on making it here, and we're all rooting for you.
Coming up next, we'll decide the top 6 players as we look to give away a ton of cold hard cash here at the inaugural World Solitaire Championship. Welcome back to the Temple House. The players that have been eliminated from the competition are enjoying the beautiful patio area stocked with plenty of food, drinks, but more importantly, new friendships all around that will last a lifetime.
Let's talk about the money, because if you get to the top 50, you're walking away with 500 guaranteed. You get into the main stage in the top 6, you're earning at least 10K, and the winner is walking away with half of our $300,000. A $150,000 check will be cut out to one player.
My strategy today is to go as fast as I can and get as many points as I can. Play fast.
Channel the skills that I know that I have.
Not stress out about this $150,000 prize that I could win.
To have a good time, to try and be in the moment.
To simply have fun.
Play the game that I love playing, which is solitaire.
If I win $150,000,
I want to do what I can with it and just have some fun.
I am going to take that money, I'm going to invest it in really great things.
I would help my family.
Buy a house, buy a car.
Buy a boat for me and my husband and our unborn baby, our incoming baby. I don't know how to say that.
Time now to show highlights from rounds 3, 4, and 5. In round 3, it was all about Megan Mina. She started in 7th, but with consistent play through the hard and extreme stages, she was able to finish the round as the leader of the pack. On to round 4, where Shaquille B started in the 3rd position, but unfortunately, he bricked games 3, 4, and 6, and just like that, one of the fan favorites runs ended out of the top 12. And finally, the best for last in round 5. In game 1, Sydney H set a new world record, but believe it or not, he beat his own world record in game 2 and finished round 5 in the lead and 1st place.
We have some new faces joining the stage in the next round.
Which I love to see because we're realizing that the competition was fierce across the board, whether you are on the main stage or not, but we're also still seeing the consistency out of our main stage mainstays.
They're still gunning, and so is this man breaking his own records. It's Sydney H.
Thank you so much, Chris. Here with Sydney. Now, Sydney, you broke a world record in game 1, and then you re-broke a record, your own record, in game 2. How were you able to accomplish that feat?
I just try to complete the board as fast as I can the first one around, and then I was really happy with my score, so I figured that was the best path for me, so I tried to just do it faster the second round, and I was able to do so.
With the boards being the same, what are you trying to learn each time to improve your score?
I'm trying to see the pattern to see if the way I am doing it is the fastest way or the most optimal. So once I figure that out, then it's just all about speed at that point.
At this point in the competition, from your perspective, what separates someone from being good versus great?
I think it's the work that they put in, when they're at home or at work. It's how much time they spend playing this game, which they can recognize patterns and then they can use it in this game.
Best of luck the rest of the way.
Round 6 is coming up next. All 6 players fighting for the $150,000 first place, the WSC trophy, and the right to be called the first World Solitaire Champion.
Welcome back, all, as we are in Miami, continuing the party in the infamous South Beach. There's a look at the iconic lifeguard stand in the Art Deco district, and it is just a sample of the vibe we are feeling in Miami. Welcome back, everybody. It is time for round number 6.
Let's remind you all how we got down to our final 6. We started with 320 players for the preliminary rounds. Round 1 was 160 competitors playing sum of score. Round 2, 100 players battled for 50 spots in the next round. Round 3, those 50 competitors played sum of score once again. Round 4, we started with 25 players and only 12 moved on. And round 5, we started with 12 and finished right where we are with the final 6.
We have our final 6 competitors and a brand new board. What do you got for us this time, Lauren?
Listen, we're kicking things off in round 6 with an easy board. And at the state of the competition that we are at, we are looking for those 11,000 plus scores. Will we get another world record?
It is all about consistency, and we have the queen of consistency on the left side of your stage. Keep your eyes on Megan Miner. She has been up here alongside Oliver nearly all day, but there's some new faces here, Lauren. Round 6 begins now as we find out who's powering in to the grand final.
Now, this is going to be a really important round of gameplay here. Obviously, we are down to our top 6, which is crazy to say after the day we've had, and now it all boils down to this.
I'm so happy to see Wong up there. She was all smiles after the previous round. 3 aces on her foundation, wiggling a free Queen's free, finds that 4th ace, as does the rest of the lobby, and now it's a race to find out who is going to empty the deck. Oliver, a speed run right now against Megan Miner.
She only has 2 more face-down cards in her tableau. She's going to set herself up for success here. This could be a massive, strong start for her.
We said Megan is the queen of consistency. Can she take the leaderboard's #1 position out of the gates? Yes, she can!
Huge clear there from Megan Miner as we check in with the rest of our players, seeing where they're at. Only 2 more face-down cards for Oliver as well, looking like he's about to catch up. Sydney clears the board immediately before him. 2 more players are done, and we're just waiting on the last 3.
It was a 38-second finish for Megan. You had Sydney right behind her. He is going to finish with 4:19 left on the clock, 4:12 left on the clock for Oliver. Puts him above 11,000, though. His accurate performance is actually going to earn him the highest score in the lobby to open up these games.
Big deal. It's a big deal. Every single game now counts.
Accuracy is everything. Speed is everything. Completing the puzzle is everything. Can you do everything with this next board?
I mean, I sure couldn't. That's why we're up here. But the people on stage absolutely can. It's moderate, but still over 67% of the players were able to clear it. So we're looking for more big points.
I don't want to spoil it, but it only gets harder from here, fam. As you take a look at our current standings, Abdur climbs up into 4th place. We have Sydney in 3rd, but your top 2, it's Oliver and Megan Miner. We're about to go into the next drop.
Oliver really min-maxed those points because Megan Miner was the one that finished first. Oliver and Sydney were right behind, but Oliver's the one that ends up with the most points on the board as a result.
And you look at the difference. I mean, he is right behind Megan. If you're looking at Sydney's numbers, 10,800. Sydney on the right side of your screen is in the race with Megan to get to this grand final.
We talked about world records. Oliver also matched that max score on the last board. But now as we look at Megan Miner and Sydney here, Sydney is almost done on the tableau already, going absolutely nuclear on this.
Is he going to finish at 30 seconds? He's got one card left to uncover at the bottom. The autocomplete is coming in any moment. There's the 5, there's the finish. 33 seconds for Sydney.
Which also ties the time that we had last time this was played. Juan comes through, Oliver, Megan Miner. Everyone is blasting through. This isn't a moderate board. This looks easy for our players.
Sydney's going to drop 11,300. Oliver with another 11,190, I believe I saw. We'll find out exactly what Michael's final score was at the end of our second game. Board number 3 loading up. What do you got for me next time?
Now, like you said, things are only going to get harder from here. We are heading into a hard board this time around. Only 41.9% of the players were able to complete this one, so things are going to slow down a bit.
Do want to call out Megan on the left side of your screen, had 11,290 points in that last game. That is a massive boon to her performance. She was already in the top 2 after game 2. That should secure her position for now. We're halfway through of round number 6. Only the top 2 are moving on. What is the crucial difference from the previous boards to this one now in the hard mode?
We're going to be looking at more undos. People are going to have to really be second guessing which choice is the best choice when it comes to clearing those cards out of their tableau. And I thought it would be more difficult than it was, but once again, we've got Megan Miner and Sydney with only 2 face down cards left.
Michael has been stuck here on the draw pile. He may brick if he's not careful. 2 cards left to uncover, and he's found a hole. Meanwhile, Sydney looks like he's got it done again. 41 seconds off the clock, and he is going to finish. Is that a brick coming in for Megan? Only 3,800 points and 3,900 points for Abdur. Back-to-back bricks is going to open the door for the rest of the competition.
Round 6 continues when we come back. In the meantime, don't forget to scan that QR code on the screen below, win real money, and be part of this great game. Last night, the players were treated to a fabulous player party at the iconic Fontainebleau Hotel here in Miami. It was a great time for all the players to meet other competitors and enjoy what South Florida has to offer. A great time had by all.
You know the family and friends who have come out to Miami are cheering on these 6 players. Oliver continues to hold on, 33,156 points after just 3 games.
This is very, very impressive. We haven't really mentioned it. We've individually mentioned it for games, but as a total, averaging over 11,000 points per game every single time out of our top 2 right now is just crazy.
We have 6 of the best solitaire cash players from around the planet here in South Beach. 2 of them have remained perfect. They go by the name of Oliver and Sydney. Everyone else has at least 1 brick. There is 1 room for error for Sydney and Oliver, but if you can complete this one perfectly, you gotta think you're shooing for the grand final.
Which is going to be even harder. It is a hard board with even a lower percentage of completion from our players last time around. So it's going to be interesting to see what our top 6 can really do with this.
Kings are down on the left side of the screen for everybody. A second king is now scored by Megan, and she's trying to find a hole for the 3rd. Cannot get it done quite yet. Meanwhile, you see some movement from Wong. She's going to get her King of Hearts down, and Michael W. starts his cascade. He had a brick earlier. He needs 3 games in a row, a perfect finish.
Well, you're talking about perfect finish, and Sydney is delivering exactly that, clearing the board. Another brick for Megan Miner and Michael, as you mentioned it. This is going to continue to increase the gap in Sydney's favor.
Megan and Michael having it set in that their chances of going to a grand final may be all but over. Another 11,000 score game from Oliver. Slow and steady does win the race. He is going to top the lobby for this round.
This is insane what we are seeing out of Sydney and Oliver right now, especially out of the clutch when it comes to Oliver from our last round. And now, as we head into the next game, Chris, it's going to an extreme board. It's even more difficult.
Both players saying earlier how the commentary, how this pressure has affected them. It is not showing in the gameplay. These two are locked in. Who will finish on top? Right now, it is a 130-point lead for Oliver C over Sydney H. But the real question is, will either of them brick? Will they open the door from Wong, Abdur, Megan, or Michael?
This is going to be so back and forth. We see Sydney a little bit farther ahead in his tableau, but Oliver is just seconds behind him. These two are neck and neck.
Right side of the screen with a number of cards still left to uncover. Meanwhile, you're looking for the Nine of Hearts to get moved. That will really open things up. The foundation getting put together here by Sydney H. I think he's going to do it again. Can he finish another sub 40-second game?
On an extreme board, that would be insane, but he's struggling to get some of these cards off of that tableau area. Those face-down cards are the end!
The brick is there!
And he gets the brick! What will this do? Will Oliver be able to clear?
It's a 5,400-point brick, though. That is one of the higher-scoring bricks from Sydney. Oliver, taking his time in the hard mode puzzle, may have had the king strategy.
Oh!
Wong was in third place. She is chasing Sydney. Can she finish? As Michael is able to complete the board, Oliver's score is in. He is moving on to the grand finals with another 10,800 points.
That is a big score out of Michael, though he was one of the few able to clear the board like you were saying. What will that do to the leaderboard? Where does that put him?
And here we have the updated leaderboard. Oliver, 55,000 points has been eclipsed. Sydney will finish second at 49,490, edging out Wong, who will finish in our top three. It's only the top two moving on, and that man on your screen is the favorite here in Miami.
And we only have one more game left, and we are going into an easy board, which means nobody can even remotely slow down. This is going to be quick, this is going to be efficient, and our players should be able to get a max score up potential here.
Oliver can use his brick here. Sydney just used his. The door is open from Wong there in the fifth seat. Megan, Abdur, Michael not out of this yet, especially after Michael's last game. He is the second fastest time. We take our eyes over to Oliver and Sydney's screen, though. Who do you have winning this one?
Sydney's already almost done with his tableau. Foundation's only missing one ace, and he found it. This is his moment. He's going to clear it so fast.
Sydney is now 25 seconds into the puzzle. The draw deck being emptied. The king is down. The nine completes the puzzle, and there you have it. 32-second finish for the man in the middle. Sydney fighting for his spot in the grand final.
Megan Minor not far behind, though. Amazing performance out of Megan Minor to clear her board. Oliver only has one more face-down card in his tableau, so he's going to be able to get some massive points here, as well as Abdur clears his board.
All of the kings are down for the remaining players, and Oliver, the man who has been on the main stage since the very start of the day, is doing it again. Slow, steady, 0 bricks, 6 for 6. The final results are in. Your top two performers, it's Oliver C and Sydney H.
These two players have been absolutely phenomenal the entire day. It's no shock that they are our top two. They've been breaking world records, but now it comes down to the title.
Coming up next, we're headed to the final round. It all comes down to Oliver versus Sydney, $150,000 on the line, and the title of World Solitaire Champion. Don't go anywhere.
We're enjoying the warmth here in sunny South Beach, and you could be enjoying Solitaire Cash, the #1 solitaire game in the U.S. If you're not already playing, sign up today and win real money.
In case you joined the show late, here's how we got down to Oliver and Sydney as our two finalists. We started with 320 players. 7 rounds later, Oliver and Sydney have made their way to the final round with an opportunity to lock in $150,000 and become our World Solitaire Champion.
Before the games kick off, we got to check in with Jenny on the main stage.
Thanks, Chris. I'm here now with Sydney and Oliver. Sydney, we'll start with you. What were you feeling in that last round that gave you the confidence to be in this position right now?
I was able to complete the board pretty fast, and I already saw my scores going in, so I was pretty confident that I'd be here.
What was going through your mind in the last round?
I was actually pretty relaxed this time, and I was just focusing on not like breaking the board because I did that the other sum of 6, and that was like really annoying. But yeah.
What adjustments do you make now that it's just the two of you?
No adjustments. We're still playing the same game, so I'm just gonna focus on myself.
Yeah, sure. Like just get high score. It's the same thing, really. There's not much difference.
Have you gotten to a point now that you've been on this stage multiple times and you hear the crowd, you hear the announcers, that you've kind of calmed down mentally to prepare for this final competition?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it and I've calmed down a lot.
I'm still like, yeah, I don't know, man. I want to know who's cheering for me because there's so many people out there. So nice. I don't even know if like I know them, but nice to hear my name out there.
You both have a lot of fans out there, that's for sure. Best of luck in this final competition. I'll be chatting with one of you with the trophy and $150,000 next. Chris, back to you.
Thank you, Jenny. As we take a look at the 2 roads to the finals, Oliver C. has been Mr. Consistent, never leaving the main stage. On the other side, Sydney H., the only one to win 3 rounds. And not only that, he did it back-to-back and then a second-place finish here in round 6.
Which is why I think the finals are going to be so insane, because you have that consistency versus the ability to bounce back after adversity. Which one will come out on top? I cannot wait to find out.
It's all about a pop-off performance in the grand finals with $150K going to the winner. Let's check in on the rules. For the grand finals, Lauren, it's gonna be fun. Walk me through, how do I walk away with the lion's share of this prize pool?
This is gonna be really cool. It's different than the modes we've seen so far, obviously, because we're now in the finals. So our top 2 players will be facing off in like a head-to-head fashion. Each of the 5 games will be unique boards, and it's a best of 5 situation. So the first player to win 3 of these unique boards will go home with $150,000.
Miami, are you guys ready for this grand final? It's the moment we've all been waiting for, the grand finals with $150,000 on the line. Let's find out their first board. How tough is this one? Rank it.
We are going back to the basics to kick off our finals. Okay, we're starting off with an easy board. So this is really gonna boil down to speed, efficiency, intuition, and we've seen so much of that out of them today. It's gonna be a really fun way to kick things off.
It's time for your grand finals of the World Solitaire Championship. South Beach is on fire. It is electric, and this is a best of 5. The first to win 3 games will walk away with our trophy. It's all about speed. For the man on your left, Sydney, on the right, it's all about accuracy. Oliver has not finished outside the top 6, but only Sydney has won back-to-back rounds. Who's off to the better start?
I mean, we've seen 3 aces for both of them up in that foundation, but we do have a little bit more cards already cleared out of Sydney's tableau. He has a king space, as does Oliver, but right now Sydney looks like he's zooming through this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end. Sydney with just one more card to uncover. He's got it unlocked, and there it is. 35 seconds is all it takes as he is gonna lock in. The final score will come through though from Oliver. The score to beat, 11,129 here on board 1.
I love the perseverance out of Oliver. We'll see what that means for the scores at the end. But Sydney just locked in.
Oh my goodness, Lauren. 11,129 to 11,123. Despite the time difference, this was an accuracy advantage for Oliver, but it's Sydney who gets the first dub.
We knew this was going to be a barn burner, but 6 points separating them in the very first match. That is crazy.
Our next board is another easy one, so look for speed from the left, accuracy on your right, but who can do both? That is the question. We got a triple foundation build as both are looking for the 4th ace, and the Kings, well, they're still deep in the deck.
This is about staying cool under pressure right now because it's looking like they're actually dead even. A nice king space opened up there for Oliver, allows him to move some of his cards around and start clearing out a few more of those face down cards, but Sydney has once again managed to just speed things up mid-game.
Oliver had a space for the king. There it is. It is down. Both sides are finished.
Don't give up. Don't give up. We saw how close it was the very first time. All Oliver has to do is clear his board, and we'll be able to see how close the scores are.
Sydney again, the first to finish. This time, score 11,182. On your right, passing the 50-second mark is Oliver C. He fell short in the opening round. He's got the second board complete. The time is not on his side, but how accurate was his play?
He did a really good job. He had a nice recycle there to save that board and allow him to clear it towards the end, so he will still get those points.
Don't go anywhere. Can Oliver make a comeback, or will Sydney be crowned champion and take home this trophy? You don't want to miss it. Welcome back to the World Solitaire Championship. From Miami Daybreak to now, we have whittled it down to just Oliver and Sydney, the two best solitaire players on the planet. It's time to crown a champion. Just to remind you all what Sydney and Oliver are playing for here, the player that comes in second earns a cool $45,000. The winner, more than 3 times that, a whopping 150 grand. Both payouts an incredible amount for the first World Solitaire Championship.
It is now match point of the Solitaire Championship here for Sydney. 1 game away from $150,000.
Absolutely insane. Can we get some love from the crowd? Potential to end right here.
It's going to be a tougher opening for both players this time around. What is a high score? What is a good finishing time?
The highest score we've seen is over 11,000, so the possibility does exist here, but this is a moderate board, potentially a little bit slower depending on how our players are able to find some of these openings.
They're the queens. As you see, the second one opened up on the right side for Sydney. Oliver still deep there underneath the draws. He's got the 9, but the 9 has no place to go at the top. Meanwhile, Sydney has found just 4 cards to go through. The 4 comes up. There's the 6. The 10 is down. Can Sydney complete the puzzle?
This is it. He's only 2 cards away, and he gets the finish. Sydney is your World Solitaire Championship champion.
The crowd getting behind Oliver as he completes the board. Both players doing it in under a minute, but the difference is in the score. And by 400 points, your champion, Sydney. Lauren, what a finish from Sydney, and what a way to do it. 3 in a row. That's all it took here in the grand final.
I don't think anybody saw that happening because it was so close after the first game. I mean, only 6 points separated them, and Sydney just decided to come out absolutely insane in games 2 and 3.
And he is being loved by everyone here. The Solitaire fan base is insane. These competitors, incredible, but no one better than the man on the left. Not only does he walk away with the win, he does it with perfect style.
I don't think anyone was prepared for this. I think even Oliver was shocked at just how quick that went. And we saw that, like you were talking about, it boiled down to speed versus accuracy. I mean, I hope they come back and do this again because I need to see a rematch.
For the last time tonight, we have to check in with Jenny and Oliver, our runner-up.
I am here with Oliver right now. Oliver, incredible job today. Just absolutely wonderful performance by you. What are the emotions you're feeling right now? I know there was so much pressure on you up on that stage in that final round.
Honestly, the tension has just lifted. Like, can finally breathe now. Like, oh my god. But yeah, like $45,000. Insane. I still can't believe it.
Someone else that can't believe it, and it might be a group of people, your family back at home in Scotland. You're over here by yourself right now. You told me at the beginning of the day that your family didn't even believe that this was real. What do you think they're going to say with you coming home $45,000 richer?
Yeah, just incredible. Like, just not gonna believe it. I'm just gonna have to like show them my bank account before them to see like it's real.
And it is real, and the love for you was so real. What do you want to say to all the fans that have been supporting you from the get-go today? You have so many people on your side here today.
Like, thank you so much for cheering me on. Like, everyone's so nice. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on a great day. $45,000 in your bank account, coming up second here at the World Solitaire Championship. Chris, back to you.
Thank you so much, Jenny. And as Oliver mentioned, $45,000. Not bad. Not bad for all 6 of these players who walk away with $10K minimum.
Yeah, our top 6 was absolutely insane. So shout out to all of them for putting on a performance. I mean, this competition was so fun, and they all definitely deserve the money they're going home with here today.
I know we'll see them all again next year, but there is one man who we need to crown our champion with $150,000 that goes with it. We are here with our champion, Sydney. You did it again. This time, a perfect 3-0 to complete the grand finals. And now you have $150,000 heading to your bank account. What's going through your mind?
There's a lot going through my mind right now. I'm just excited to be in this position. It's so surreal. And thank you to Papaya for having all of us.
It's good, man. Good answer.
You made history here as the first champion. You've also just recently graduated pharmacist school. What is this going to do for you setting up your life?
It's going to do a lot for me. I plan to use the money to help my girlfriend pay for her dental school, so that will help us in the future.
I love that.
So that when she graduates, we have less student loans to tackle, and then we can start our lives together.
Fiscally responsible, this young man, and he is winning in more ways than one. Let's take a look at the road to victory here for Sydney one more time. A perfect 3-0 exclamation mark completes his record from the top 400 to the #1 spot. You, sir, are our World Solitaire Champion. Please raise the trophy. Thank you all for tuning in to the first ever World Solitaire Championship. We'll catch you all next year.